Hey, if it's stupid but it works, well, it is still stupid. Mr. J isn't the only person spotting this ridge. Yes, that is an E75. No, really. There's an E75 over here. The E75 has actually made it down into the dead ground. Perhaps he's not as dumb as we thought. And I think it's fairly safe to say that Little Swede and the Gorilla 15 both had a brown alert moment right there as they both lurch to a halt and miss each other. There's nothing up here. What are you doing? Hi, I heard there were tanks. Get back in the cap circle, you fool. Oh, this is fantastic stuff. Oh, I might get the kill. Come on, come on, get the gun. Oh, I got the kill. Fantastic. There's only one tank left on the enemy team. Get a load of this. I don't know how many tanks are shooting at me. It's all of them, I think. That's a lot of tanks. Where did they find the crews? Oh wait, we're talking about Russia here, aren't we? Okay, never mind. The T-55 could survive a 14 kiloton nuclear detonation, a tactical warhead, at a range of 300 meters from the ground zero of the blast. The crew were dead, of course. But the tank would survive. It might be a bit hot, but you could still reuse it. The French did have a tank industry at the end of the Second World War, but they'd spent the previous 4 years building German tanks. So, you know, the AMX-50B was very quiet. Didn't have a lot to say about that. And can now take his time because he has 38 seconds to land one hit. And so, he panics. Did you see that shot? What the hell was that? Look at him. What you're seeing here, boys and girls, is a Waffenträger player shitting his pearly pink panties and just rolling his face all over the keyboard in sheer terror, like a cheerleader who's just found out that her prom date is the entire football team and expecting some seriously rough handling after the prom. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. I probably wouldn't be going looking for the bat chat. I'd be making the bat chat come to me. MX-50B will take it graciously and move on. Yeah? No, of course not. He's going to whine about it in chat for quite some time. Tiger 2. It is. Don't argue with me, you're wrong. Describe how I feel, which is kind of ironic because for somebody who has no words to describe how he feels, he just will not shut up. And then he lays down the gauntlet. I'd like to see you in action, he says. Oh, really? There it is. All right. Infestissiment even said in the comments of the replay that he'd like to thank the Waffenträger player for sucking so much. I think that's a fairly accurate comment. I think if that Waffenträger player hadn't gone to panic stations and just rolled his face all over the keyboard at the end of the match there is no way Infestissiment would have been able to pull that result off. But he did, and that's why we end up looking at this kind of result screen.